All right, everybody, welcome back to the #1 television program in the history of the entire universe. I am Brian Lee Durfee, author of The Forgetting Moon, The Blackest Heart, and The Lonesome Crown. All three books published by Simon & Schuster's Saga Press. Today I'm going to be reviewing Mercy Falls, book number 5 in William Kent Krueger's Cork O'Connor mystery series set in small town Minnesota, somewhere up north there in Minnesota, in the wilds of Minnesota. This book came out in 2005. I don't know how many Cork O'Connell books there are in the series, but looking on my bookshelf over there's quite a few. This is book number 5, I think. There's probably about 15 to go. It's probably about 20 in the series. I'll just pan down here through the library and show you. There's my William Kent Krueger book collection. So anyway, I have reviewed the first 4 books in the series. So if you want to watch those book reviews, before you watch this one, just type in my last name, Durfee, into your YouTube search bar, and William Kent Krueger's name, also type that into your YouTube search bar. And those book reviews will magically appear upon your television screen via some type of electronic sorcery that I'm not a scientist. I don't know how it works. Trust me, it does somehow. So, Cork O'Connell, at the beginning of this book, he's back in the police force. In the first 4 books, he started in the police force, then he's not in the police force. Now he's back in the police force. He's no longer flipping burgers at the restaurant that, he liked that job. That was a stress-free job. And if I recall, I think he owned the business. So there was that. But anyway, he's back on the police force, back doing, murder mystery type stuff. Well, it's a murder mystery series. Not too many burger flippers are out solving murders. But police do. So it makes sense for the author to have the guy have a change of careers here. Anyway, he gets called out to a remote cabin. Him and his partner, they get called out to a remote cabin out on the Indian reservation to investigate what they think is like a domestic violence type situation. And once they get there, there's a lot of weird stuff going on. There's dead puppy dogs at the house. The people that called in the initial 911 domestic violence, they're gone. They're no longer there. So this guy, and then as they're kind of like looking around trying to solve what's going on, there's a sniper. There's a sniper up on the mountain who starts shooting at them, and Cork O'Connell's partner gets shot. Police come. The sniper gets chased away. They don't know who it is, and that's how the story starts. But then it gets worse for Cork O'Connell in the small Minnesota community he's policing. Then he has to investigate a mutilated body that's found above the raging waters of Mercy Falls. This mutilated body is a fellow named Eddie Jacoby. Now, Eddie Jacoby is like a very rich Chicago businessman who has a contract with the local Indian reservation casino. So there's stuff going on there. Indian reservation, casino. I think in the Craig Johnson Longmire series, a lot of the bad things that happen because of people trying to the casino. Isn't that one of the plot lines of Yellowstone also with Kevin Costner? I can't remember. Anyway, the casino, Indian reservation, rich Chicago businessman. He's dead and mutilated at Mercy Falls. The sniper is still on the loose. We don't know who's doing that. And then Eddie Jacoby, his family, they hire their own private investigator to come and investigate why he was mutilated at Mercy Falls. And now this investigator is super good looking, which causes another, ball of confusion and messes for people to get into in this story. And on top of that, the soap opera drama even gets worse. Cork, our main character, he discovers that there was an old romantic entanglement between his wife, Cork's wife, and one of Jacoby, the rich Chicago businessman. One of his sons had a romantic entanglement with Cork's wife at one time long ago, and that adds to this stew of a plot. And that's basically all I can tell you about the plot without giving away spoilers, and just say who had a motive to both be a sniper and try to kill Cork, and a motive to mutilate the Chicago businessman Jacoby's body up above Mercy Falls. What's going on? Actually, this is probably one of the better. I mean, this is the fifth one. It's probably the best one I've read, and I liked the other four. I think that the storytelling is getting a little more complex. Of course, after 5 books, the relationships that Cork O'Connell has with his family and his wife and his girlfriends and all the different characters in the town is deepening and thickening. All those things happen when you get a long mystery series with the same characters in it. And this one is what did I say? I mean, I showed you the videotape of the collection. Let's see, there's about, God, I bet it's 24 books long. And we're only on book 5. But I give Mercy Falls a solid 9 out of 10. It's a good mystery set in Minnesota atmospheric, if you want to call it that. And there you go. That's my review of Mercy Falls.